Hey folks, welcome to Eve Singularity on Major Freak. Just a note, it's been mirrored on hours after I made my last video about saying, oh, the death of the test server. Lol. They threw a bunch of crap against the wall. The Hobo leaks looks impressive, but yeah, not so much in game. All right, so we've got all your assets in Upwells have been stuffed into asset safety. Incredibly smart to move it back to your Upwell, just in case you want to do stuff on Singularity. I would also recommend, like what I'm doing right now, I usually take a freighter, because, you know, they're only 100 disc each, and getting a bunch of helium through blocks and stuffing it in all your Upwells, you know, for at least 3 months. It's a nice little, you know, you might want to use the services in the Upwells, like the clone base and stuff. So yeah, highly recommended. Of course, do note that all your structure weapons have been removed. You'll see ghost fighters, and I think this fighters are still on board. I think they need stripped too. I don't think so. But yeah, the ammo and the scripts will still be ghosted, but everything will be stripped. It was to prevent you know, people going on to Singularity and using it to scout, you know, get intel on enemy stuff. And of course the assets were moved because when CCP went back on their word that asset safety was forever, they neglected to think about the intel people would do when, you know, the abandoned state stuff, when people would go on Singularity and test out, you know, because hardly anybody would fuel structures, and it would go abandoned and they'd blow it up and they'd see everything, and everything would drop. Do note that on Singularity, your corporate assets are no longer auto-delivered to safety. So just be aware of that. I believe that's changed, as far as I remember. I could be wrong. Anyways, what else do I want to do? I did Hospital already. I want to do Warhammer. Yeah. So deliver your stuff. Well, don't really need to do that. I'll deliver it there. And Sharia. Right back to Sharia. Warhammer. There we go. Voila. And yeah, and it's easy. As long as you do it within, what, 20 days or something. It'll be good. Yeah, you got 4 days left or something, right? Yeah. Yeah, something to note. Alright then. Guess I'll just need to log on my CEO to online the service. Derp. There we go. Okay, the fighters are still there. Alright, and the ammo? Okay, it's still there. But yeah, you look at the... yeah, it's ghosted. There's no actual structure. I mean, module. It's just kind of ghosted. So it's a bit annoying. You can't remove them. It's just, yeah, it's kind of annoying actually. But yeah, something to deal with on Singularity. It's the small price we pay. There we go. Done. All I need to do is online it with my CEO. I'm good to go. And what I usually do, I mean, you don't need to travel with this. You know, you could take the freighter here, leave the freighter here, jump aboard your Corvette and get another freighter for the next upwell. Get like 100,000 fuel blocks and stuff. For, well, that's going to cost you about 10 million. But yeah, whatever, right? So that is it I can think of for... and don't bother trying to sell your plex. They jumped in it probably the first day, and yeah, as you can see, yeah. Yeah, and of course you've got the ability to, if you think, hey, I could go to Jita, or maybe I could go to the lesser markets, but how are you going to compete with somebody who on the first day went to all the markets by doing this? You know, yes, yeah, Jita's going to have the same thing. Yeah. Ooh, for ISK. Ooh. Yeah, of course. Plex, of course, only costs you 100. So yeah, we've definitely plumbed the market on all the regions already. So yeah, you have to move fast, and I'm sure there are people who religiously go on every day, so they'll know instantly when it's... Yeah, don't even think trying. It's just impossible. Didn't used to be that way, but yeah, some people have made their lives on CCP. I mean, on Singularity. I'm sure they don't pay anything. I don't even think they play on Tranquility anymore. It's pretty funny, but yeah. That's it. Yeah, and it got mirrored on the 31st, probably matching a week prior, kind of. Maybe the last, probably on the 20th, 25th, maybe, of May. So yeah, that is about it I can think of. If you haven't been training, if you haven't been training skills on Singularity, and you switched on Tranquility, you do have the ability to copy skills. I haven't been training, so I wouldn't have anything. But yeah, do be aware that you can't use skill extractors that are dirt cheap, of course. Wait, you can't buy them on at the spawn places, but you can buy plex and then buy skill extractors. You know. In the in-game store for cheap. So you can't buy injectors, but yeah, they don't do injectors, unfortunately. Yeah, see, if they did injectors, alpha players could instantly fly whatever they want and have tons of fun on Singularity and just inject a whole bunch, like billions of skill points, and have total fun and play for free. on Singularity. So I think that's why they don't have injectors, because alpha characters could, you know, essentially play for free and do whatever they want. I would, you know, why not, right? I mean, I like mining ice. I like mining, period. I mean, I want to play Elite Dangerous and mine. Now that the CCP ruined mining, I mean, literally destroyed any viability of any intelligent mining other than swarming the ice belts in ISAC, you know? Such a shame. Anyways, yeah, whatever, right? I mean, it's just like Ed TV and the Ed Truman Show, right? I mean, change the channel, click. It's not a lost, it's not a sunken, what is it, the gambler's fallacy, the sunken cost thing. It's not that, it's Ed TV. Just click. Our wallets will walk, do the talking. Yeah. CCP has never realized that. It's always greed is good, but it's like you do realize you're ruining this game slowly over the decades, and it'll eventually go out with a whimper, not a bang. But it's all, you know, it's all CCP. They're all about big bangs, right? Well, anyways, yeah, I mean, look how long it took Star Wars to ruin its franchise, right? So, thank God for Mandalorian. I've never actually watched it, but I hear it's good. Anyways, yeah, that's it for me. Probably nothing else to showcase. I've already done the whole icons thing. God, this is just ridiculous. I can't believe some of this stuff. It's like that.
Drive active.
It's just, yeah. They've got the shading wrong, the everything. It's just it's funny too, because they're all about, on the FanFest, about evolution and how they're going to evolve things in this living universe. And then you're like facepalm, because it's just, you know, in their sweaty meeting, the loudest yelly person was like, we have a problem with the spreadsheets, we gotta sex them up, and here's how we do it. And everybody's like, cool.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
Yeah, spreadsheets are a problem. And it's not, they're not evolving at all. Because you know how I know? Check this out. This is the most hilarious thing ever. Look at the evolution. Let's see, corp inventory, they might have fixed it. There was an X here yesterday when I was testing it, and I made that video, right? But now it's gone. So I know they watch my videos. Yeah, let's see. X, no X, X, no X. Okay. Let's try to. Nope. Okay. So yeah, I mean, just watch my prior video on the subject, and you'll know for a fact. You could see the X here. It could be that there's a bug when you first enable Photon UI, and it might be that that caused the X, and it's not CCP fixing something that's broken, but it just self-corrects. And I think my wife's gonna kill me because she's trying to sleep. So end the video.